Alright, this run shows off the absolute dopamine rush that Tiger Rhino can give you. Although, admittedly, like, I've done this so many times that maybe the dopamine rush isn't actually that great anymore. Just because you get used to it, you've seen it so many times, and then it's just not as exciting anymore. But it's still fun to go for, and I thought there was some additions that might make it even better than before. Like, Flea was a great one, and also Tomato actually had some interesting runs with, like, Tomato Rhino. Because you can actually kill the thing in the back a lot of the times and get some triggers immediately before you even attack, which can end up being pretty useful. And then the Flea, of course, will just give a ton of weakness. You can give weakness to the entire team if you go like Pteranodon Flea as well. But this one is mostly going with Skunk and then Tiger Rhino, because if you do happen to get like a level 2 Skunk, it pretty much just guarantees that like it'll kill the biggest units as long as I guess they don't have like um, well, I don't know. I guess it just does guarantee that it kills it, right? Would there be any protection against that? I'm not actually sure. Probably should have thought about this beforehand. But this is a buy sell pack. It is a custom pack, of course, and I am gonna plan on going for starfish scaling and trying to just like buy sell a bunch with a donut on a rhino, because the donut will target the food so that it always, or target the buffs so it always hits the rhino. And that can be really helpful if you have like just a level 2 starfish and you buy sell like a zebra or something. You actually get 6/6 in stats just for 2 gold. So it can actually be extremely efficient, and it's not like terribly difficult to set up since Donut is a tier 4. Usually just like freeze one in the shop and then hopefully find a rhino or tier up into a rhino. And Starfish tier 3, a really good scaler when the pack is made specifically for it. There's just a lot of things that are like particularly kind of broken when you force a pack that like only synergizes with this one thing, and then it makes it super good. But yeah, start to scale this or start to build up a skunk because it's just so good with this rhino. And then I mean, there's some other cool synergies you can do with rhino. Like I had a video that showed off donkey as well, but I guess like tomato and donkey you don't really need both, but you can go with like a chocolate cake flea and have a donkey move the thing to the back to the front, and that's like another way to kind of activate the tiger rhino ability pretty quickly. But I was doing the math, so a Tiger Rhino deals 12 damage, or 24 damage, Tiger Rhino, if it's level 3. If it is weakened, then you'll deal 15 damage twice, so deal 30 damage. And then, if you want to, you can even go Pineapple Tiger Rhino, and then you would deal 17 damage twice, and deal 34 damage. Like, that's the highest possible right there. And you'll only need one skunk hit then if you weaken the biggest thing, and then it will just one shot right through it. And that would be absolutely beautiful to see. So it's not just like a counter to summon builds. You can also beat just like good, well statted teams with Tiger, Rhino, Skunk, Flea. So, I mean, there's not too many weaknesses, but once you start getting to the point where they have like multiple 50/50s, it's just going to lose. And that is pretty difficult to deal with, of course. But what teams are going to have that? It's not like it's custom packs where it's actually easy to get 50/50s. But there's surprisingly a lot of weak teams anyway. All right, so after the actual run, feel like I haven't talked about it at all, but I guess clownfish scaling, go for the blobfish pills, got pug clownfish, classic little combo. The only thing that's like good from pack 3, and yeah, using the chocolate cake flea is really nice. Also means that like they don't get a trigger in case they have like a cobra or something to kill like the tiger or something like that. Just a nice little assurance that they don't get any extra triggers from that. And I mean, I actually did a ton of these runs. Like, I did so many tiger runs. Some were successful, some were obviously not so successful. And I wasn't sure how many of these runs should I include. So I included just like a bonus second kind of highlight run where I just show the battles instead of actually like the in game stuff, because it goes by much quicker and I don't want to make the videos too long. I know that a lot of people will make like just 2 runs per video, but I don't feel like I can commentate over it for that long because I'll run out of things to say for sure. I mean, I run out of things to say just in one run. Like for 10 minutes, talking about something for 10 minutes, it's actually just like impossible. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but maybe I'm just bad at talking. Who knows? But there's the Rhino. It's actually super late. And wait a second, I didn't actually go buy sell in this one. I picked the one run where I didn't go buy sell. What am I doing? I actually like I did I would say at least a dozen of these runs, and I went buy sell on every single one but this one. What do you know? Why did I choose this one then? I guess it was just had some of the most satisfying runs, and that's really what matters. Or it's just like the best build in general. I'm not really sure. Not really too necessary to go for level 3 skunk. Pretty sure level 2 skunk is just going to do it. And yeah, I guess blobfish would be super helpful. Oh, I actually sold the clownfish. I don't think that was worth it, to be honest. I regret doing that, and I guess I'm just chicken legging. Is this really the run that I chose? I went down to lethal so quickly, and I don't even have the Rhino build yet, but it's slowly getting there, I guess. This looks like such a weak team. How did I actually pull this off? This is crazy. What a comeback. Alright, the dolphin just killed that. The flea, and then... What? It's so close. Okay, get a draw. Sure, sure. Oyster's always the free gold. Just gonna buy, sell cows, I guess, and scale it that way. I guess, why do you need starfish? Just find, like, a ton of cows, and then it'll all work out. And then, I guess, chicken leg and another blobfish. Gonna be pretty difficult to find 2 pills, but it might happen. You never know, just in case. Or I could get, like, level 2 blobfish and then find a pill. That would also work. And the level 2 Rhino, already dealing a pretty significant amount of damage. 11 damage with the weakness, and that actually won me the round. Love to see the Rhino actually help out and be the difference between winning and losing. That feels good. Wait, I didn't take the melon there? Why didn't I take the melon? What was I doing? Oh my god. Okay. Going for the level 3 Rhino, of course. There's a tomato. Probably gonna want that, and... Yeah, Tomato Rhino, a nice little addition. It certainly can help out quite a bit. Like, there's a lot of... Most people put weak things in the back, so very susceptible to Tomato. And I guess a lot of people don't think about it when it's not in Pack 4, because, like, it's probably a lot more obvious to play around Tomato in Pack 4, but not as obvious. Even though Croc and Tomato both exist in custom packs, you don't see a lot of people playing around it, and that will just help me out quite a bit. And I accidentally tomatoed the wrong thing. I was trying to tomato the Rhino, but somehow I clicked on the blobfish. I blame my brain for not functioning correctly. It's a classic mistake, actually. It happens all the time. Another crazy draw. I got so lucky there. Level 3 Rhino. And going for double skunk. Probably not going to end up combining here. And yeah, it's slowly getting there. I don't know how this Rhino managed to get to like 30-39 just with cows and chicken legs. But that's the power of that, I guess. Very helpful. And then, okay, now I take the turtle because I apparently messed up and didn't take the tomato before. This was such a scuffed run. I don't know why I chose this one out of everything. But what is this team? They're clearly setting up for something that's not that team, but they were on lethal. I feel bad. Like, you could go Tyrannodon at 1-up Tapir and then just, like, anything else but an Oyster, and it will be a good build. You get so many spawns from that. Alright, Melon might be nice for Tiger. I don't know if it's really that necessary. It does to, like, any Snake Snipe or, like, Dolphin, but, probably not going to run into those. Oh, there's a good little summon build, and it absolutely destroyed 5 respawns, but not gonna matter. Still gonna be able to run through it, and that's why I chose this run. Just the pure satisfaction from destroying summon teams like that you know are absolutely broken. And if you had not gotten this Rhino build, you would just lose. They would probably beat like 50-50 teams. Although the Flea actually would mess them up a lot just because it gets rid of 1-ups probably. But back-to-back summon teams, level 3 Turkey, level 2 Spino, goodbye. It doesn't even matter that it spawns an Orca. You don't have a chance. Just all gone. Goodbye. Was that the same one, actually? I couldn't actually. I wasn't paying attention. But there we go. Just such an amazing Rhino build here. Double level 2 Skunk, level 3 Flea, level 2 Tiger Rhino. I guess level 3 would have been slightly better, but would you look at this? Just going to run through people's teams. Wait, just kidding. Okay, I won, not because of the Tiger Rhino. I was a little bit short. I needed that level 3 Tiger to deal that little more damage, but still a good 10 wins, and a lot of them weren't actually 10 wins. And now for the bonus runs, here was the Tomato Rhino. You can see, don't even have to attack. Just snipe the thing in the back, and then it's all good. This was, I mean, it looked like a very similar team, but Sabretooth not going to save them there. There's another little win. And how about this one? We replace the lemon so that the tomato one-shots the thing in the back and then just again runs through the team. So there is some success, but unfortunately not against a team like this. And they had a crane 1 HP off, and that was the end of that run. But thanks for watching. See ya.